Yo guys, what's up? I'm chilling at a cemetery right now, actually. That's not the topic of this video though. I'm gonna be talking about nutrition, some hard facts, right? The heavy hitting truth that a lot of people won't want to hear, maybe some people in my audience, which currently consists of 0 people. But yeah, again, these nutrition facts, look, there's a lot of people who will claim different things, but I'm gonna have some evidence to back this up. And I think if you hear my reasoning, you're just gonna, yeah, it's gonna hurt, right? The truth hurts. But look, I'm surrounded by a lot of greenery. I have some grass in my hand, and I'll be talking about foods like this. I'll be talking about these real natural foods, actual nourishing natural foods, and why I would take them if we're comparing. And I think this should be common sense, but nowadays, I don't know. I really don't know. There's some people out there who will deny, right? They'll always deny. They'll always try to be a skeptic, right? Try to go against the grain. Well, when it comes to something like this, it's your own health, right? It's your own health. So when you look at foods, which a lot of people like to eat, sometimes a lot, which is crazy because they're gonna regret that in their future. And if they do too much of it, they could even regret it right then and there. They'd be living proof of what I'm trying to say here. So these foods, let's look at animal foods. Let's look at, first of all, it's just barbaric and super unethical practices. But these foods, red meat, eggs, butter, right? They're all, especially the more fatty. And if you look at eggs, they're super high in cholesterol. Look at red meat, right? Fatty red meat that's super high in saturated fat, which is terrible for you. I feel like this goes without saying. Every scientist, all governments, they all agree on this, and those are the people at the top for a reason, right? They understand this. They're the smartest of us all. We're just we're the peasants, right? We don't really get this, and we should listen to those people. Pretty much whatever they tell us, we should just do. We should agree with, because they know it. They're up there for a reason. They're at the top, and trust me, it isn't lonely. So when they tell us that not to eat too much red meat, ideally none at all. When they tell us not to eat these foods high in cholesterol, not to eat a lot of eggs, probably 1 egg per week could be okay, but don't do much over that. They mean it, and they're saying that out of not only their best interest, but the best interest of all of us, right? Because they care about the people. What are they without us? So look, if you're hungry, if you're in a situation where you're hungry, you want something to eat, you want a snack, you want a main meal, don't go to a steak house, which is, first of all, super expensive, so you're going to be spending a lot of money. Or cook a steak at home. Don't eat butter. Don't cook in butter. Don't eat eggs. Don't do any of that. Instead, truly, if you have no other options, just go outside, go to the beach, wherever, and just go find a rock and literally just pick up that rock and eat it, because that is a healthier and better option than eating steak, than eating eggs, than eating butter, cooking in butter, whatever. You will be better off going and picking up a rock, picking up some mud, some grass, and eating that. And you may listen to these things that I'm saying, these claims, which aren't really claims, they're just facts. They're the stone cold truth. And you may be like, okay, where's your evidence, right? Where's your reasoning? You haven't given anything. And look at rocks. Just look at rocks. Let's take rocks, for example. Any rocks, pebbles, stones, whatever, right? Where is the high cholesterol? Where is the saturated fat content? Exactly, right? Like, I'm waiting. Are you guys going to show me that? No, you can't, because the truth is, if you go eat any of these rocks, you can be on a cliff and you can get at your pickaxe and dig out some rock and just eat it, and you'll be better off than eating steak, than eating eggs, because they're high in cholesterol, they're high in saturated fat, and those kill people. Those give people heart attacks. If you eat too much of those, you're gonna die on the spot. You're gonna reap what you sowed. You're gonna figure out the hard way, because these foods, which these people that will push that and will tell will tell you, oh, they're healthy. They don't eat too much of them, because if they do, they wouldn't be here. And they're gonna find out later in their life, of course. But like a lot of people do, probably the leading cause of cancer and death. And these people will be one of those. But don't listen to them. Go eat a rock, ideally a sharp rock, ideally a spiky and sharp rock, because that'll build your discipline. That'll make you tough, right? You're hard, man. That they don't know you. If they look at you, they're gonna be like, oh shoot, he's tough, he's brave, man. He's not to be he's not to be messed with. You know, I don't even know that guy anymore. He's a totally different guy. He's disciplined. So yeah, go eat your sharp rocks. Why not? Because don't eat your eggs. Don't eat your steak and eggs. That's the worst breakfast you could eat. Instead, go eat something. Again, it's not good for you, but if you're looking for something that's not good for you, might as well take something natural. Just go eat a rock. I'm sitting on mud right now. Go eat some grass, right? There's grass all around me. I'd eat that before I ate a steak, before I ate eggs. Because, again, look, I just talked a lot, but it can all be boiled down to, everything that I just said can be boiled down to these foods, which I'm recommending, which I mean, I wouldn't say are ideal, just eating a rock. You can eat much other natural, super nourishing, healthy foods, high in fiber. But a rock is a better alternative because it doesn't have these two things which are demonic, which are gonna murk you. They're literally just gonna murk you. If you eat them, you're not gonna live long at all. You're not gonna live happy. You're gonna have low energy. There's gonna be so many problems. You're gonna be sick and just eventually wither away. And I don't want that for you. Nobody wants that for you. So yeah, just, pick your poison.